Good day, viewers. In this video tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to use cramer rules to solve two simultaneous equations. You remember that we have three ways of solving simultaneous equation, which is by elimination method and the substitution method. The one that makes it three ways is using Cramer's rule, which we are going to learn now. So let's see how to use Cramer's rule to solve simultaneous equations. Said use Cramer's rule to solve 3x plus 2y equals to 2. 2x minus y equals to 6. This is two simultaneous equations. First thing I'm going to do is to take the coefficients of the value of x and y here, and form a determinant. Then look at my determinant now. Taking the coefficients of x. Coefficients of x here is 3. Coefficients of y here is 2. I have to write them down. Coefficients of x here is 2. I have to write 2. Coefficients of y here is minus y, which is minus 1. So you see that coefficients of x here is 3. The coefficients of y here is 2. The coefficients of x here is 2. The coefficients of minus y is minus 1. I have to close it. That's my determinant. Then I have to get my determinant called DO. Determinant DO. And this determinant is equals to this man times this. 3 times minus 1 become 3 times minus 1 in brackets minus, this minus is constant, then I have to open bracket again to say 2 times 2. 2 times 2, that give me 2 times 2. I close the bracket, and that will give me my DO is equals to 3 times minus 1 will give me minus 3. This time this will give me minus 4. This time this give me 4 minus, look at it, this time this give me minus 3. Then my DO is equals to minus 7. That's my DO. Then the next thing I'm going to do, let's watch here. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to use this constant 2 and the 6 to replace x, the coefficients of x. What did I say? I'm going to use these 2 and 6 to replace the coefficients of x here. When I replace it, I will have this to be this man is 2 and this is 6. Y, the coefficients of y is 2. The coefficients of y here is minus 1. Look at here. I have used this to replace the coefficients of x. Then when I have done that, I will say dx. Why did I call it dx? Because I have replaced x with the constant. I have replaced x with the constant. And that will be, I will do the same thing I do here. This times this. 2 times minus 1 will give me 2 times minus 1. I close. Minus, remember what I said, that this minus is constant. 2 times 6. 2 times 6 give me 2 times 6. I close. What did I do? I said 2 times minus 1, look at it here, minus, which is constant, into 2 times 6. And that will give me my dx is equals to, this will give me minus 2, then this will give me minus 12. And the total will give me my dx is equals to minus 2 minus 12 will give me minus 14. Minus 2 minus 12 will give me minus 14. What does it mean? I'm owing 2, I'm owing 12. Total of what I'm owing is 14. I'm owing 2, I'm owing 12. Total of what I'm owing is 14. Therefore, this is my dx. Then to get my x, I said x is equals to my dx divided by my do. I will have this to be my dx is minus 14 divided by do, which is minus 7. And my answer for x will be 2. That's my x. The value of x in this equation is 2. Then I will go again. I will now replace my coefficients of y. I'm going to replace these coefficients of y with 2 and 6. Look at the coefficients of y. 2 and minus 1. I'm going to replace it with 2 and 6. And return back the coefficients of x. I have to return back the coefficients of x, which is 3 2. Then now I'm going to replace the coefficients of y with what? The coefficients of y here, I'm going to replace it with what? This 2, 6. 2, 6. This is what I'm replacing it now. Therefore, what am I going to do? I will now say my dy. Now I'm looking at what? My dy, which is equals to what? 3. This 3 times 6. 3 times 6 in bracket minus 2 times 2, which will give me what? 2 times what? 2. And that will land me to be what? dy equals to what? 3 times 6 will give me 18 minus what? 4. And my answer will be what? 18 minus 4 will give me 14. Therefore, I will not say here, I have to say that my what? dy is equals to what? 14. Then my y will be equals to dy divided by what? do. And that will give me my y is equals to 14 divided by minus what? 7. My do is minus 7. Therefore, y is equals to what? Minus what? 2. That means my y is equals to minus 2. So the answer to this question should be x is equals to what? 2, and what? Y equals to minus what? 2. We solve it to be what? X equals to what? 2. Look at the value of x here, which is what? 2. Then the value of y, which is what? Minus what? 2. And that's the what? The solution to this what? Simultaneous what? Equation using Cramer's rule. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. Thank you for loving the channel. Thank you for helping me to grow my channel. Thank you.